up? Juan Wick in the building. Wow. What's up, guys? American Mexican Gunslinger. I just wanted to show you my little Taurus TX22. I know. Hey, American Mexican Gunslinger, why don't you have an FRT on that? Well, because the FRTs, you know, they stand in the gray area, and YouTube doesn't allow for bursts. You know, they don't allow for one single fart. You know, so they don't really allow for those long bursts. But anyways, this is a little plinker for my son, you know, so he can train. And of course it has a little compensator, which is pretty nice. It's pretty gnarly. It actually gives it a front weight, so it gives it less recoil and more controllable, especially for my son and then my daughter to teach, so I can teach them how to shoot. You know, it's a lot longer so that, you know, they can safely point it to where they need to be pointing at. But yeah, I finally ended up finding some 15-round magazines for this because, man, everyone's buying up all these mags. Like, oh, I got an FRT on my Taurus, I'm gonna go burr. Like, okay, I get it, man. I know it's fun. I know it's so cool. But it still stands in that gray area where the ATF can knock at your door any moment. You know what I'm saying? And I know it classifies as semi-automatic because you're pulling the trigger every single time. You know, I have no problem with that. You know, I want these to be actually legal. So to the point where anyone, you know, there's a lot of people on YouTube already doing these videos because, you know, they're either have the kahunas to do it or they're a fed, bro. Be careful with these secret feds, bro. Don't be showing all these crazy content on YouTube. You know, you're going to put yourself out there, and then the ATF and all these political parasites are going to have your name on these things, all right? So you better be careful with what you're doing, man, especially when it comes to range videos like this. You know, you're going to put yourself on a list, man. And Don, you're going to be like, Mr. Gunslinger, why are you talking all this conspiracy nonsense? It's not conspiracy, man. The people who are watching certain videos, you guys are already on a list, man, because they already know your history, the algorithms, and the things that you watch, you know. And they have AI. They have AI watching you 24/7. Whatever you say, even when you're not even on your phone, you can come up with some crazy solutions. Like, oh, the other day I was like, I want some Hungry Howie's. That looks bomb. You know, because when I was younger, I would eat Hungry Howie's over there in California because I think they had like one location over. I think they have several, but the closest one was pretty far where I lived at. So every time, you know, Hungry Howie's was available to where I was living at, you know, I would want to get some because it's so delicious and so good. And my wife was scrolling on her phone that same day and she goes, hey, look what I got, an ad for Hungry Howie's. What the heck? Like, you cannot tell me that's not a coincidence. That's actually AI hearing what you're saying and talking. So be careful what you're doing on these devices, guys, because these devices are hearing every word you're saying. You know, when it comes to terms and policies, whatever you don't read that long ass term and policy. No, you click on it and be like, okay. If you read all of it, man, it's pretty creepy. It tells you a lot of things about your privacy and stuff, and they actually get terms on that privacy that you're doing. And with the camera too, I also have a little thing that actually closes and slides off the camera. It's not to protect my lenses. It's actually so whatever the hell is watching me through those lenses doesn't get to watch what I'm doing. It's simple as that. They're spying on you 24/7, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm dressed up as Juan Wick, but that's just the way I roll. Look at my Juan Wick kicks. Whatcha? Juan Wick, bro. Woo! I actually can move around with this, man. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I mean? So it's pretty awesome, man. You know, I'm finally at a new range here in Arkansas. You know, it's an hour away from Little Rock. these guys are pretty badass, man. I actually got a good membership, you know, for my whole family. It was like 180 beans for a whole year membership. So I'm gonna be coming back doing some freaking crazy videos for you people, man. I just got stuck up on ammunition, and I'll bring my tools out here and do more fun videos, just like I did in Oklahoma. When I was in Oklahoma, I was getting a bunch of views, man, because you guys like what I was doing, man. And this is awesome. I'm happy that I'm here. So if those of you guys are in Arkansas, you know, hit that like, subscribe, and comment, and share the video. Share as much as you can, man. You know what I mean? I know I've been doing some Jesus Christ videos for you, and I've been putting up truth videos out for you, because this world is literally run by satanic demons, man. There's a lot of demonic human beings on this planet that even abuses children, not just abusing them by physically, but you know, the S word. You know what I'm saying? I can't really talk too heavily on that content here on YouTube, because they're demonic human beings too. The ones who run on YouTube, they're demonic human beings. That's why when you go on Facebook or any other Instagram, all you see is Instagram hoes. You see mutilations of people. All you see is nasty, explicit content, man. Stay away from that garbage, bro. It's just to pull your mind away from all these things that are happening around the world. Also, don't forget that we're also getting extremely distracted with all these other things that are happening around, like the whole stupid ass football thing that's happening. You know, the NFL thing that's happening. I forgot what's it called, the Super Bowl, all that crap. You know, that's just to keep you occupied, keep your eyes off the truth, man. The seats are tremendously expensive. You're paying around $13,000 just to see a bunch of grown men play with balls. Is that really what you want to spend your time doing? There's bigger things and better things you can be worried about, man. I know the FIFA Cup is coming too. There's so much distractions coming to this United States of America. It's just to keep you fed and entertained and keep you away from the truth of Jesus Christ. There's these demonic the NFL and all these other things, man, they're all rigged, bro. They already knew. It's just to get as many people to be watching as possible. They have to pick the teams that they want in order for you to get more views, for you to get and draw it into it. And that's why there's so many Instagram hoes, Facebook hoes out there. So much lustful desires, including, you know, these so-called, you know, prideful people. They want to pull you away, and they say, oh, we are love. We are all love. No, it's all lust with them, man. It's all lust. Stay away from that garbage, especially if you're a young one, man. Don't be watching that crap, bro. Don't be watching that crap, because then as soon as you get a girlfriend or a wife or a husband, you're going to be like, it's not the same. It's not the same, because you're looking for lustful desires. You're not looking for actual love. And the only true love comes from Jesus Christ. And all these people push away from that. I'm just giving you this message, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. This is the Taurus TX22 Compact. I know. I'm going to do more videos on this soon. You know, I just wanted to do a little rant right now and give you a little bit of Juan Wick. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, and share as many as my videos as possible. I give you permission to share my videos. You know, I don't even care if you're gonna roast me on them. I don't care if you're gonna, you know, try to defame me. I really don't care. Share as much as it, so these stupid AI algorithm things can catch up with it, and so I can, you know, get the content out there for the truthers. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys around. Peace.